Alright, so take two. I do apologize for that first one because that was just wrong on so many levels. Anyway, so tonight I got kind of reflective and I was thinking back to this year. And a lot of people will join groups for different reasons, like, you know, they'll join like an anime club because they like anime, they'll join a Star Wars group because they like Star Wars. But I kind of just wanted to delve into the group that I've joined. So I went to YumaCon back in October, and I know I did a vlog post about that. But I wanted to kind of dive into my experience kind of on a short level and then kind of segue off from there, if you guys don't mind. So, basically, I went to YumaCon, and you see some awesome costumes. But when I was there, I saw an amazing costume. It was neon green and it was black. It was really cool. And I asked somebody, I said, oh, what's the deal with that costume? It looks really, really awesome. And they said, well, that person's a furry. And I'm like, I've never really heard of a furry. I didn't know what it was. And I said, well, they still look pretty cool to me. And then they said, oh, no, you don't want to talk to them. You don't want to touch them because they're disgusting. And they do this and they do that. And I said, well, let me just find it out for myself, because I find that hard to believe that they're all like that. Because every group's got this small group that does different things, and then on a bigger spectrum, you've got the people that truly know what it's about. So I started doing my research and found out that, wow, this group is pretty cool. How can I get involved in this? So I found out that a lot of these people the furries have custom suits made. And that's really, really cool to me. And I said, wow, that's totally awesome that they get these suits done. That's so cool. And I wanted to know more. So I dove onto Facebook and I just started looking for groups that were local to me and seeing, well, maybe there's some other furries out there. And it turns out there's tons of them here in my state of Michigan. So I said, well, that's great. I really want to go to a meet, and I want to meet some people. I want to meet and see what this whole furry culture fandom is all about. And I walked in, and from somebody that's gone her entire life of being self-conscious, being judged, being different than, air quotes, her social norm for where she's supposed to be, it was huge for me to walk into this group and feel welcomed. Like, I walked into a huge family, and they just welcomed me with open arms and gave me nothing but hugs and just, welcome, so great to have you here, you know, who are you? And they just wanted to genuinely get to know me. And I was flattered because that's never really happened to me anywhere I go. It's like immediately it's either, okay, she's kind of weird, so we don't want anything to do with her, or okay, that's kind of, you know, or oh, it's that girl with the service dog, or oh, it's that girl with this, or oh, it's that black girl trying to pretend something to be something she isn't. And I didn't feel that way with this group. I totally felt accepted and welcomed, and it brought tears to my eyes because I didn't think that was ever going to happen to me anywhere that I went. And the meet was amazing. I met one furry who's in a suit. He was great, and he was just very much at his character. He did an awesome job. And I thought, this is really where I belong. This is what I want to do. And then I started researching, and admittedly, I didn't know how to go about it. Hi, Diz. That was her pig. Admittedly, I didn't know how to go about it, so I went under Furry and found my first suit to start me off, just so I could kind of get a feel of what it's like before I got my own custom made. So, diving into the fandom, and I want to clear up a point for everybody that thinks that this whole furry fandom is nothing but a sick fetish, and that every furry is obsessed with the sexual aspect. I do apologize if you have kids watching this. This is a bit of a disclaimer. It's not. I mean, you have a very small group that is into that sort of thing. I by no means am not interested. That type of aspect of being a furry disgusts me. Literally makes me throw up in my mouth. It's just so bad. Because to me, these suits are wearable works of art. And these are thousands of dollars of pieces of artwork, some of them. And I could not bring in myself or even go along with the fact that that's getting ruined. Or it breaks my heart because it's just such a beautiful piece of art. And you like save up for months to get this. And these makers make them for however long, a year or 6 months or however long it takes to give you your creation to give to everybody else. I just couldn't see the justification in ruining that. I mean, I just can't. That's just my view on it. It's not. Quite a few furries that I've met, for those of you that don't know, a lot of conventions give back to local animal rescue groups and charities. That's beautiful. For a whole group of thousands of people that come together for this one common interest, they give back. That's fantastic. It's sad to me that the media doesn't focus on those aspects of what the fandom is about. They want to look at the negatives. And if you step back for a minute and look at the big picture, it's not like that at all. Like I said, you're going to get a small group of people that are like that, that are interested into that very, very weird world and just very twisted to me. No. But you get a large group of them that aren't into that sort of thing. My computer battery's about to die. I'm one of them. I love being able to give back. There's quite a few suitors that do freelance mascotting. They go around to they'll go to hospitals or different events and appear parades and appear in suit just so they can bring some smiles to kids' faces. And that's what I'm looking forward to doing. I know it's going to be tough for me because I have a service dog, but I feel like nothing is impossible, and it's worth a try. I mean, it'll take an adjustment period for us as a team, because being in suit is going to be very tough trying to handle a dog, but I'm up to the challenge. I think on the broader picture of this, I not only joined for a group to belong in, I joined because since my grandmother passed away in September, she passed away of stage 4 lung cancer, and it was very sudden. She'd gotten sick, but we didn't realize she was that sick. My grandpa was there by her side every minute of the day. He never left. He watched her die. He was there when she passed away. And it was tough on him. Because after she passed, he moved in with myself and my mom and my dad. And that was hard. He would sit downstairs and cry sometimes because it just hurt. That was his best friend. That was his confidant for so many years. Sorry. I think it was hard on him. But whenever I would come downstairs and I would wear my tail, I've got 2 different tails, he loved it. It lit up his face, it made his day, and he said to my cousin, I only have 2 granddaughters, but Meredith is special because she is not afraid to be who she is, and she's not afraid. I love the tail, I love the furry thing. She couldn't wait to meet Keela, my suit that'll be coming home soon. That's why I've chosen to have my custom suit made in memory of him. She's going to be a lavender and light blue Dutch angel dragon named Kalani. And Kalani in Hawaiian stands for the sky and the heavens. And I know that, each time I'll put the suit on, she'll look down and smile. I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this, and I want you all to know that if you see somebody like me that's a furry, don't automatically jump to the conclusion that they're obsessed with the fetish. Maybe think about the reason they do it, or why they do it, or how they came upon the fandom, because you might meet somebody that's just like me, that is in it for a purpose, or is in it for the social, and in it for that wonderful experience that you have. On that note, I'd like to wish you all a very, very happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, and a very, very happy New Year, and just lots of hugs and love from Disney and myself. Thank you guys so much, and here's to a brand new year. Goodbye.